New here, welcome to the channel. Today I'm going to be doing a Arkham boss fight tier list for the 4 games. I played through some of the City DLCs. I played the Arkham Knight DLCs. I couldn't play the Origins DLCs, and I don't think Asylum had any. I left them boss fights out this list for the most part. I think there's like very few. They're kind of mid. They'd all be like C tier, if not lower. So like, that's where they rank. All right, like I'm not gonna bother adding them. I'm gonna be real honest with you. They're kind of forgettable. Like Red Hood versus Black Mask was mid. It's fun to play as Red Hood. Don't get it twisted. But the actual fucking like facing Black Mask is nothing. So yeah, I think Catwoman was a DLC. I'm not quite sure. So technically hers is on here too. But yeah, whatever. The first boss fight is Arkham Knight Killer Croc. So like the Nightwing and Bruce combo. It was kind of I ain't gonna lie. I love my goat Nightwing and stuff, but this boss fight was nothing special, as you'll see through most of Knights. But but yeah, I mean, yeah, nothing special for real. Kind of just beat up some goons. You hit him with a special takedown, and you call it a day. Alright, so this is this is also Arkham Knights by Firefly. Also kind of mid. You go around, you literally just chase him, and then you jump out your Batmobile and hit him. There's nothing special with like a story or nothing to it where it's like, oh yeah, I loved it. Because as you will see in the spoiler alert, I guess, but like the fucking Scarecrow fight will be higher this in Asylum, specifically because like the narrative and meaning behind it, you feel me? Neither of these have that at all, for real. Yeah, but this shit was, it's I did it just to do it, because I was trying to just beat all the side quests. But that boss fight it's nothing. It's kind of mid. This one is also kind of mid. He plays as Bruce Wayne. I'd say it's the most interesting because it's like, oh shit, you know what I'm saying? With him, you start as playing as him, as he's disguised as Bruce Wayne and stuff. So it was a little cool, but like it's not really a boss fight or nothing. The narrative kind of brings it up just a little bit, but not crazy. Killer Croc in Asylum. Look, also, I forgot to say, I just played all these for the first time over the last couple months. So, yeah, this is pretty much off like my first time playing these boss fights. This isn't after replaying or nothing like that. So yeah, this shit was fun. I love this shit. When I was playing the shit in Asylum, bro, maybe it was the music, but like, bro, my heart was racing like every time. And I died a few times. My Asylum run, I was garbage. Like City made me get better, but like Asylum, bro, I gargoyle spammed. That's really what I did. But no, this shit was fun as hell though. Like my heart was racing, running away from him. It's really that. Like it was just like I had that feeling playing him. You know what I'm saying? And nothing's gonna take that away. I mean, again, this is why I say replay. This is why I had to bring up like this isn't after replay. So maybe when I replay the games, because I probably will one day, maybe this goes down. But our first playthrough, this shit was amazing. I love that fight. Bane's, it's just a Titan fight, and I ain't gonna lie, through Asylum I kind of cheesed through all the Titan fights. Yeah, cause I kind of just healed. I'd start whooping on them. I'd get low and I'd heal up until the final Joker one. But yeah, Poison Ivy's I also think it's really fucking. I think this is my favorite. I love learning her pattern and shit. That was obviously the most fun, learning the actual pattern and shit. It felt like the most boss fight for real. It was a struggle. Like, it wasn't something I could get done easily, but again, you learning the pattern was really fucking fun. And then on top of that, it wasn't easy. Like some of these shits are kind of just like again easy. Like respectfully, me and Asylum was ass. So if I beat you, you probably got the easy. But no, Poison Ivy really fun. Like other than Croc might be the best fight in the game. And even then, no, I enjoyed this fight a lot more than I did Croc. Again, Crocs gave me that feeling, but in terms of just being a actual boss fight in the game, like this was the best game from a gameplay standpoint, and like having to learn the boss's patterns and having to use gadgets to attack her, hit her with the batarangs when she was vulnerable. Like this was definitely the most fun. And then again, having to time all that with and learn her patterns to dodge all that, it was easily the most fun. Races was kind of mid. You tasered him and you beat him up. He was kind of mid. She was also kind of mid. She kind of just fought regular soldiers. But they're all her. Like that's really what it is. You are hallucinating. Jason Todd's sniper one's very fucking mid. When he was in the sniper, you just snuck under him. I don't know if people really enjoyed that. Even from a like I kind of knew it was him. So like from a story standpoint, I'm pretty sure this is City. This your ass. You just sneak up on him and fucking call it a day. That's it. Poison Ivy's was also kind of mid when you were playing as Catwoman. Joker's, I hate it. For the, like I said, in Asylum I was hot ass, right? So I died like 1,000 times prior to seeing him. When you actually face a Joker, he's easy. But I couldn't beat those 2 Titans to save the life of me. I was getting my ass whooped. If I played this shit now, I don't think I'd struggle like that for real. But in this moment, I couldn't get it done. I kind of hit like this is a PTSD fight for me for the simple fact that I hated this shit. That I was fucking struggling so much. This shit took me forever to beat. But also, now this one respectfully is kind of mid though. Like you just zip wire him and then you call it a day. That's really it. You zip line him, pull him down, and beat his ass. So it is kind of mid though. Oh my fucking yo! This is Riddler. After you collect all the Riddler trophies in the city, you sneak up on him for a fucking boss fight. Are you? I did all that work just to sneak up on him. I hate this shit just for because my first time doing the Riddler trophies was in City, right? I haven't done them in Asylum yet. I know there's no boss fight for it though. That's the only one I haven't done them in. It was so underwhelming. That's really my response to that. It was so fucking underwhelming. The fact that I collected 400 fucking trophies, and all it is a fucking sneak attack, bro. That was I can't lie. That was so no. I ain't gonna lie. I'm not jacking it, bro. That's just ass. This is one of the worst fights ever, bro. I to have to do all that work just for it to come to that is awful. And City and Origins have really good boss fights. So yeah, you know what I'm saying? Alright, so this is this Deathstroke or is this Red Hood? Hold on. I forget who's this who. Huh. Alright. Look. I don't know which one's which. So, one of these is Jason Todd. The other one's Deathstroke. I put it in a... Look, I'm assuming this is Jason Todd's. I kind of liked it. You know, they're kind of the same shit, but it was a little fun for me. I personally didn't mind trying to sneak up on them and da-da-da. Deathstroke, it being the same thing, was just repetitive, so I'm assuming this is Deathstroke. Since you're kind of just copying Red Hood's fight, you're going to see. But Catwoman versus... Oh my... Fuck this shit, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I should not have struggled with this. I couldn't get it done with Catwoman for some reason. I think soldiers keep respawning. I think that was my problem. I think that really fucked me up. Like, they just don't die. Yeah, no. For that alone, fuck you. This is again another sneak attack with this phone call is kind of mid. The phone call card. So like leading up to it wasn't that bad. I personally didn't mind it. Joker or Clayface, whatever you want to say, in City, I say it's good. I ain't gonna lie. Joker himself, obviously not really a threat, but like, I mean, it was just you could move it down because of that alone. But I mean, you could see that it wasn't Clayface because the bones, right? Like my cousin was telling me this. But like, if you use X-ray, he doesn't have bones. And then on top of that, there was like the little Titans and goons he had and shit coming around. So it wasn't necessarily hard. It wasn't nothing crazy. I'm between a B and a C. I put in a C for now, but might go up. I thoroughly enjoyed just fighting like Joker and the little goons he had with him over this. You know what I'm saying? Over all of these, respectfully. Except, nah. This hot take. It felt like I was facing a psycho. And yeah, he not difficult or nothing like that. Yeah, there's no special patterns. But just going into the lair, seeing what he was doing, the music, it just felt like Batman was going after a psychopath. And I really, it's really like the atmosphere behind this fight that puts it in the B tier for me. That's really it. Cause like this was better than most fucking Arkham fights, man. like this was like the most this. Yeah, it's kind of like it could be kind of like the Croc fight where it has really good atmosphere. Nowhere near as fucking fun though. You know what I'm saying? It's nowhere near on that level, right? Because I think that's what Crocs. That's one of the reasons like Crocs would be viewed so highly for me is probably the atmosphere. Like I said, my heart was racing, but no, it felt like we were like he felt like a psycho, and everything around it just it felt crazy. You know what I'm saying? The fight itself obviously not fun. I just beat up some goons, whatever. But yeah, again, C tier. He was very easy. He was very easy, and to collect all those trophies. The only good thing about it really is, hey, I gotta beat your ass for making me find out these little trophies. But I feel like they with these for us to have to collect so many fucking trophies and shit. I wish this was more rewarding. I borderline want to bring it down because it's not rewarding enough. Like that ass, like it's just not. The regular trophies are not rewarding enough at all in any of the games. There isn't a single game where it's rewarding, other than like, hey, I completed it. But like, especially at night, it felt like a drag. And City ain't feel like as much of a drag, but yeah. And just cause I'm saying that, but you're going down. I go lie, you're going down, cause bro, yes, there's less at night, but it's so much worse. Like going to get them is so much worse. It felt like, and maybe I was just Arkham, gamed out, right? Cause I had just played through Origins. Like I went from Origins straight to Night, no break. I played Origins with no upgrades, by the way. At least for like the main story, for most of the main story. Deathstroke versus Batman in Origins is also a S, maybe an A. I could say it could have been more fun, right? Or not more fun, more difficult. It was kind of easy. I did lose a few times though. Again, no upgrades, but yeah, I mean it was just so much fun. I don't know how else to say. Like this was just a really fun fight. Even with the patterns, I was back clawing the shit out of him. That's my favorite gadget. I like the back claw slam motherfuckers. But yeah, I mean, I don't know what else to say. It's just fun as fuck. Clayface, Batman being able to use a sword and shit is really good. I kind of want to put it in A tier. maybe B. I could say the moment I seen Bruce use a sword, I was having fun. But even like using the freeze gadgets, I think you'll notice like a lot of the good fights are like when you have to use gadgets, right? Like when I can't just beat your ass and I have to do something else. I think those are what makes a lot of Arkham fights really good. Like with Poison Ivy with the Batarangs. Again, a lot of it was like learning the pattern and stuff. But even him, you had a freeze grenade. Him again, you had the sword, which was an added element to it. On top of just like the story and shit tying into this, like the narrative definitely. It was all fucking fire as hell. But yeah, I mean, nothing else to say, man. I'm gonna jump to Mad Hatter real quick. He's a C tier. Where's the other Mad Hatter? They're kind of the same in City and Origins, so I didn't put both of them. They're both mid. The Illusions, say what you want about them, I don't care. They're mid. You know what I'm saying? I thought I put one for City though, or not City, for Night, because Nights was different. Oh well. Either way, it would also go in the C tier. So, Batman versus Bane. The first fight is good, but the second fight's a little bit better. So I'm gonna put it in B. You can just run around, which I didn't do that my first time. I did that the second time, but you don't actually gotta fucking dodge like I was doing. Cause oh my god, them shits was so fucking annoying. Cause you would dodge, but he like just get you or something. He like hit you cake. Like the shit was stupid. Like the hitbox on his charges were fucking stupid. Like it was actually insane. But the actual fight itself was pretty fun. Yeah. And then the second one, this feels like to me, like when I seen this fight, I was just thinking like Hulk chasing like Natasha on like the Avengers in like 2012 on the ship. Yeah, the environment was crazy. It could be bumped down because it's the same thing as the first fight, but the first fight's good, and it's not like I was just like, oh my god, I hate this shit. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, but having to find different ways to sneak onto him and then fucking hit him into a wall, that was fun. That was fun as hell. On top of again it being a repeat from this one. So yeah, I think that is an A tier fight. I guess you could say they were trying to maybe do something similar to the Killer Croc. It don't feel the same, but yeah. This is through the tunnels. I tell you, this is gonna be like a V tier, bro. I could. This ain't in any order, but I'm gonna organize a B tier real quick because I think there's a clear gap, right? Like having the drug like lead him to the little explosives and stuff was fun. I actually enjoyed this one. This might be the best boss fight in Night, respectfully. I don't know if it's going to A tier because it's not as fun as Clayface. Maybe I could convince myself it's as fun as this main fight, but I also think it's thoroughly. I ain't gonna lie, this shit's driving down the C tier. Cause it is not the same. It's not the same as this one. This one was actually like fun. Like I actually could like C tier for the most part. Actually, if I'm gonna say that, like I gotta move that one up. But like C tier for the most part is like it's alright. Like it's there. I don't feel no type of way towards it. I didn't have a lot of fun with like the C tier. But like, I didn't like hate it. Scarecrow, as I said earlier, Scarecrow could be A. I ain't gonna lie. Yes, this isn't necessarily a boss fight, but like seeing Bruce go through the asylum, but like see himself go through the asylum, viewing himself as the same as him because he himself is insane. We all know this, respectfully. I love that they showed that though. I'll bring it down to a B tier, but it's high B tier. It's high B tier. Off of that alone. Shining him with like the bat light and shit is cool. The bat signal. That actually wasn't that bad. Like, and like having to hide from him. So fuck that. This shit was mad fun. And I really love the story behind it. But no, this shit was mad fun. Yeah. I'm not having that. Yeah, I thoroughly like this shit. This shit is in the asylum. This shit was good as hell though. Yeah, I talked myself into I was like, nah, maybe I'm ranking it too high. Nah. Like, and it's something different too. It's not, hey, I'm gonna beat the shit out of you, or it's not just some illusions and then I'm done like it is with Mad Hatter shit. Illusions are illusions. First of all, to do with whatever the fuck he got going on, and then you're beating up some fodder. This was like, bro, Scarecrow's a giant. Don't let him see you. You hiding behind shit, and then also on top of that, you do something different to defeat him again by shining the bat signal on it. I think it. I loved it. I love the Scarecrow shit. Man, themes definitely play a huge part of it, but no, like actually doing the Scarecrow shit in Asylum is fun as hell. You're not gonna convince me otherwise. And maybe that's somehow nostalgia talking, even though I just beat it a few months ago. But the first Killer Croc fight in Origins was mid. Alright. I'm sure y'all seen me move this down earlier because I wanted to wait for this one. This, in my opinion, maybe the best fight in the game. Maybe the best fight in the franchise. Having to essentially use everything in your arsenal to beat him, I think is amazing. And again, as honestly, respectfully, when it came to me and Batman, I used to always put him up. But like, you know of these things, right? You know, hey, you could bomb the fucking rock doors or the little electric, like you know how to utilize these tools even if you don't. It's just finding out how to do it might have been the tricky part for some people. But either way, no, like having to find a different way to attack him every time, I think is amazing. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's just no other way to put it. I ain't gonna lie, putting Mr. Freeze up here, I don't think Croc and Deathstroke are on that level. I ain't gonna lie. I do think Poison Ivy's is though. I do think Poison Ivy's is that good. I do think this might be the, and that might be a hot take because my cousin was saying everyone loves the Deathstroke fight. And I maybe when I replay, I don't like it as much. But like, no, I love this shit. Like having to, again, all the different ways you had to attack him was, again, really fun. He countered everything you did if you did it until you beat him. So again, all that's amazing. You come out the vent, he freezes the vents. You glide him, he freezes the rails. You use the electric shit to magnetize it, he takes that away from you. You know what I'm saying? So all that shit is amazing. You sneak up on him, you ain't doing that shit no more. He literally, I think he has like some little frost shit come out behind him, so you can't. You know, so like everything for that fight's amazing. I love this shit. I love how he was countering and you had to. Yeah, she was alright. She was like, and you could. Her thing was you couldn't fucking cape stun her. Like as someone who cape stuns a lot, that I had to recognize that. I was like, what the fuck? But no, she's also honestly just like a ninja or whatever. Like, you know what I'm saying? Solomon Grundy. I ain't gonna lie, I was on the phone with my cousin and he told me how to beat this. So if he didn't, I would have probably ended up YouTubing it at some point. I ain't gonna lie. Nah, I just gotta go A. I ain't gonna lie though. I gotta drop the Bane fight. I ain't gonna lie. I don't think the Bane fight is as good as any of these. I don't. It's not as good as the Solomon Grundy fight. I don't think. Because having to do the bombs and then beat him was fun. Like I just thoroughly had fun playing this. Right? Obviously, there's, shit you gotta learn to do, But no, this was just a lot of fun. There's no other way to put it. Like this is not story or nothing. No, it's just, again, a really fun fucking boss fight. even after being told what to how to beat him. Like, it was still really fun. I think that, yeah, this is Deathshot, but in Origins, I believe. Kind of mid. It's kind of like fucking going after Two-Face, except not as bad. And my ass took way too long with this, I ain't gonna lie. It's probably because my ass refused to upgrade. Cause I was really trying not to upgrade for most of Origins, but me and my cousin did end up just saying fuck it, we'll upgrade. Harley Quinn shit, and electrocutes some platforms. I think this is an asylum. She electrocutes some platforms. You beat some fighter, call it a day. Batman shit, I ain't gonna lie. Nah, bro, cause you were like, for the simple fact that he was kind of a shit. This was a city though. Wasn't it in City? It wasn't in Origins. Fuck, I don't remember. Nah, I think it was a city. Either way, he's literally just a regular soldier. You beat his ass, he gets tied up. That's what it was. Anarchy is also kind of mid. Firefly in Origins was fun. There's no, like, this is top of B tier. This is high B, low A. Like somewhere in between these. Like this is easily top of B, maybe A. I get, like I said, if you notice, when you get to use different gadgets and shit, that's usually where like the Arkham games boss fights really peak up. I mean, hitting him with the batarangs, grappling him down, fucking punching him, all that shit was fun. And then obviously you had to learn his pattern and shit. I could say it may have been a little too easy because no health upgrades. And he's pretty late into this fucking game too. But cause it didn't take me many tries, I will say that too. But no, he is very fun. Not as fun as Solomon Grundy, so I think that's one of the reasons I'll keep it in B. But like he's easily a lot more fun than the rest of these for me. It doesn't have the atmosphere like Bane chasing you, but I do think like gameplay wise, I enjoyed it more for sure. Mid, absolutely fucking mid. Get the fuck out of here, fucking bum. He's just ass. Like, and then the final Joker fight where you kind of just punch the shit out of him. The cutscenes for actually fighting him are cool. Cause all you really do is beat him down. So yeah, but yeah, this is my tier list. Yeah, is there anything I would want to change? I ain't gonna lie, I've talked myself into really loving this fight, bro. I won't put it as though. I won't put it as. But yeah, I was initially I was thinking Killer Croc would be like top 5 for me. I don't know about that no more. I ain't gonna lie. It might be, but it's got some good competition. But yeah, Freeze and Ivy are definitely my favorite fights in the series. Yeah. But yeah, that's gonna be the end of this one. What's your favorite boss fights? What would you change? I'm sure there's some fights y'all feeling like should be higher or lower or whatever. Looking back at it while editing, I think I should have moved Solomon Grundy's fight up and moved Firefly's fight up as well and kept it like that. So yeah, I would put probably Firefly at A and Solomon Grundy at S. Is what I'm thinking. Maybe, probably. I don't know. Probably the main fights, I'd assume. But maybe you think the play fit. I don't know. A lot of y'all probably don't like this ranking. I don't care though. Like and subscribe. Peace out.